Kurt.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, we're going to make a video. So this is going to be a blending of a patina paint job back on a 69 GTX. So I'm going to give a quick walk around here so we can see what we're dealing with. So this is Kurt's car. 3 years in the making. Pretty sweet. But due to some prior bodywork and stuff, we are going to go back in and blend all of this to look like this. Leaving that alone.
We want it to look like the good side.
Yeah.
One good side.
Yeah, the car's got a good side and a bad side. Kind of like Darth Vader. So I'll edit that out. That was a stupid comment. So this is the good side of the car. And I don't know how good the lighting is, but if you can get a look at it. We'll come back in and add the GTX black hood stripes. Some of the dents and stuff are just going to stay. So stick with this. We'll see if we can get this done today. Okay, right now we're just kind of taping things off so that we have a break where we do our patina. And we're taking a look at all this patina that's original. So the idea is to take all of this, blend this. Again, this is going to have black stripes down the entirety of both fenders, so that will help with that process. But if you look at all those scratches, all those chips where this car's, it's seen its due duty. We'll blend all that back in. So in the end, what we want is all this color to match here, all this patina down through this area. All blend so that you can't tell that we blended it back in. So that's the step right now. A lot of sanding, cleaning, and masking so that we can start that process with a base coat. A little dark brown base coat down. The goal is to match this brown and then come back in and do the feathering out to match the rest of it. So we are just doing a little Rust-Oleum. This is not a show quality paint job, nor is it meant to be. And poor Kurt's downwind, catching my fumes.
Yeah.
Catching my fumes!
Contact.
Okay.
It's important that
Okay, next step is I'm going to come in and do a little clear coat over this Rust-Oleum. And it'll help that Rust-Oleum kick off. The Rust-Oleum is a really good base color for the rust. Pull that brown out. So we're going to kind of try to get this kicked off a little faster. It's a really rainy, humid day here in central Oklahoma, and we kind of have to deal with that. So very fortunate right now in the morning it's about 75 degrees, but by afternoon it'll be over 100. So it would definitely kick then, but we may be so worn out we can't do any more at that point. So again, I'm just trying to seal this off a little bit. If you can see, go over that brown, and then on to the next step. Okay, for the next step, we're going to come in here with a little bit of a template and add a little bit of gray to kind of blend in. You can always see a little fine line along this. And although I probably can't get it perfect like that, I can get it pretty close. See all this white speckling in the paint? That's all primer showing through. All right, we've got the next layer down. This is going to be a base coat of primer to try and blend in with the. What you can see is a little bit of primer in spots underneath the green, between the green and the rust. So the challenge is to match this. Okay, so it takes a lot. There's going to be a little brushing and some chip work and some secret sauce that I use. But it ain't pretty, but it ain't supposed to be. So again, I used a little bit of a template along these seams to break this up a little bit. And then I'll come back in and add the color. We got the black on one side, letting some of the Mother Nature patina shine through, and we'll go back in and blend that a little bit more. Now this car is going to look really cool with its black stripe on. We're continuing to tape off and mask so that we can blend in up around the what would have been a model top car, but in the near future will be something way different than that. So, okay, on this fender we sprayed down a little just matte clear and I'm going back with a chip brush, and the chip brush gives a textured effect that kind of coincides with the actual rust layers that are under this. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a layered texture, and then once we clear over all this, it'll blend a little bit more, but it does kind of add back to an original look of the patina. All right, we've got another walk around here of the patina that has been added to the top of the fenders and the cowl. And this is all new replacement because damage. So we have not really patinaed out the cowl area. Not sure that we're going to do it yet. It kind of looks cool like it is, but anyway, the top of the fenders have all been done. And what this does is it'll give it back the factory stripe package. And we'll just continue around the car as we go. Time to add the little details like the pinstriping back. And we are currently fighting pinstriping tape for 45 minutes straight to find the end of it.
This is ridiculous.
This was one of the areas where there was an antenna, and we came back in and blended. And this car's been painted once over the lighter green with a darker green.
Just this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter. And so you can see the darker green up there. So when we blended it, we came back in and added a darker green to kind of match that. All of this mess will be covered up with trim, and then the top will be done later. So you can see all the dark was back in there. So to come back from a distance, you can kind of see how it's all blended on the top side.
Some body work, new Dutchman panel, window corners, made them look rusty. Put some Roadrunner GTX hood stripes. We don't have the hood, it's at your shop. We got to do the hood yet, but it still needs some work. But night and day difference from this morning.
Yep, 100%.
100%.
Yep.
All right, so we did the stripe. There'll be, 2 stripes on the hood with the green in the center, so we still have to do the hood. And then this side is all pretty original. We had a big braised pole here where there was a Dukes of Hazzard antenna on both sides. So we got rid of that and blended. And I had to replace the window corners and a Dutchman panel on it. So we blended that back in. We made this look like, the Dutchman panel looked like the rusty trunk. But this morning that door was bodywork with red oxide primer. And we had another antenna hole here, big braised hole here. Maybe a stick weld or something. It's rough. Blended that back in. This was another repair that we're going to leave alone because it's got character. A lot of it. And I did a repair down here, so we did a little bit of patina blending and I put the stripe back on there. And the door was actually different. Yeah, the door was actually a different color. And so we had to put the black on it, the green, the patina, and the stripe. Try to blend this side in. And this fender is
the world's roughest fender.
The fender's so rough that I just did some hammer and dollying and welding up cracks, and we just left it alone. If I ever really wanted to paint a car, I'd replace half the sheet metal on this car anyway. So, and I did fix the corner here. It had a big bonger in it. We blended that back in. So we do need to get a fender. That's what we did.
So what's the plans on the roof now?
For now, I think I'm going. We got something special planned for the roof, but right now I think I'm just going to do it in a hot rod black and cruise it around a little bit, and then we'll touch back on that and decide what we're going to do. We might do something special.
And this is originally a vinyl top car.
Yeah, it was a white vinyl top.
Yeah.
And so it was all surface rust. Needed some work.
Yeah. Okay, and for you guys that don't understand, this car is not a field find anymore. This car has been completely redone underneath, all new suspension, new motor, new trans, complete new interior, trunk completely done. So this is a really nice car. So we'll take a quick look at it. Everything, the engine bay is immaculate. Very nice 440, 727. Blended interior. Got some aftermarket buckets. It was a bench seat car.
Console is all I have left to do.
Console's coming soon.
Headliner's done.
Yeah, all new headliner installed by the owner. All new seats recovered. Yep, yep. So, if you guys need your cars patinaed, we can probably make it look ugly. So, until next time, thanks guys.